Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to my lecturer. I are Dr. Juliza Jamaluddin. In this video, I will explain to you about what is being discussed in this topic, which is the route to professional engineers. Last week, we are invited to attend an online seminar held by Ilesco, and the speaker is Yang Berbahagia IRTS Abdul Rahman Bahasa. In this seminar, we are introduced with the routes to be an professional engineers. According to the speaker, there are three routes for you in order to get the title of professional engineers. First, which is the application through BEM, and the second is the through overseas regulatory bodies, also known as chartered engineers, and third is the application through IEM. In this talk, also he shared his experience on journey of his career. In this video, I will not talk too much about the seminar, but I will discuss on the questions asked in this report. For the first question, which is being asked for the difference between IEM and BEM. The difference of these two entities is first, BEM is statutory entity established under the Registration of Engineer Act 1967. Beside that, IEM is a learned society which also as NGO empowered by BEM. The role for the BEM is to facilitate the registration of engineers, engineering technologies, inspector of works, sole proprietorships, partnerships, and the bodies corporate that providing professional engineering services, as well as to regulate the professional conduct and practice of the registered person in order to protect the public safety and interest. But for IEM is to promote and improve the science and professions of the engineering in any of all its field. They do not interchange of engineering related information. They do interchange of the engineering related informations and ideas. For their contribution, these two entities have made a significant efforts to make the engineers better. All their efforts have made the quality of the engineers itself upgraded. Next is the professional engineer program have advanced the technical capability of the engineers when dealing with the project. Then the professional engineer programs also have increased the confidence of the engineers to succeed in their field. And last, professional engineers have the increased the confidence of the engineers to face and help the society. Next question is on how the professional engineers engineering impact the environment and how to relate between ACLI and NACLI. As mentioned in the report, the impact of the professional engineering toward the environment is they will take the responsibility to solve the problem. As we know, the engineering is about solving the problems. They will come up with the ideas and solutions that will maintain the social values while minimizing the environmental concern. How to relate with this with the ACLI and NACLI? When we talk about the impact towards the environments, there will be no endings, but they have to think the way to reduce those impact. We cannot deny that all the damage that we see nowadays is because of the humans act itself. As stated in the Quran, Surah Ar-Rum, verse 41, there has been mischief and calamity on land and sea because of that humans hand have done, because Allah want them to feel some of the recompense for the bad deeds they did, so that they will return repentance and repentance. This ayah means that all the damage that we are facing right now is due to the humans itself. The engineers should think the method to preserve our nature instead of thinking about the profit that they might get. Okay, for the next question is on how ethical play an important role in making decisions in a speaker experience. So according to the speaker itself, when you are an ordinary engineers without a title, people are not interested to talk with you. They just want to talk with the peoples of the same level. If you have the title of the professional engineers, more special. If you have chartered engineers, there will be easier for you to talk with them because your competency have been proved. Other peoples cannot argue you, even though the people still can argue, but if you hold on the code of conduct, you should design the circuit properly, and you should consult properly with the principle of the engineering. So according to the speaker, if you have an IR title, it will broaden your opportunity. People will search for you. uh, Ethics play crucial role towards engineers. Every engineers are required to be honest and integrity. Engineers must adhere to a professional code of conduct that entails adhering to the highest ethical values. In conclusion, what I have received from this talk is, as graduate engineers, we must register with BEM. It is compulsory for us to count for the experience when you want to apply for the professional engineers in the future. Register with IAM is voluntary. Then according to the speaker, the title is not about the gain that we might receive, but it's all about the experience itself. As an engineer, we have to serve back to the community. That's all from me. Thank you.